So in this session, you are going to learn about MySQL user management. So hope everyone knows how to install MySQL and how to change the data directory from one drive to another drive. So if you don't know, you just go to my previous videos and watch it. So coming to the topic, user management. This is a very important role for DBA. Security is topmost priority for any company, right? So data is asset for them, and you need to make it as secure as possible, so no one can take it. Creating a database user account with a minimum privilege is one of the best way to protect the data. Okay, so in the end of the session you are going to learn about creating how to create a users, how to create an administrator user, read access user, and how to give a privileges for specific tables and database alone, how to remove the privileges, and how to drop the users. And as we are going to work with all these commands in command prompt, and at last I can give the how to create these things in workbench also. So let's move on to the topic. uh, I'm providing here a create user syntax. So let's go to the login to DB server. So I'm going to log into my DB server. So this is my DB server. Now I'm going to create a user. So before going to create a user, you just check what are the users available. So this is the command to check the how many users present in the system in the server. Let's just forgot to mention. See, here only root user alone available. So I'm going to create a user called admin. Within single quote, here to mention at. So as I mentioned here, I can put a percentage, IP address, or localhost. So I'm going to mention it percentage identified by password. Just giving password here. Don't put this admin at 123 for all the servers. You just mention a strong password here. Sorry, create user. So once create user done, then I'm going to grant the privileges. Grant all on star data star to username called admin at percentage, and also I'm giving the grant privileges for this user. Okay, so here I'm going to give full access for this user. Full access is nothing but the privileges I have mentioned here all, and DB name tables names mentioned all, and I'm giving the grant option also. So at last, yeah, we have to enter the plus privileges. So done. Then check whether this user is added or not. See, earlier it was not there. Now it has been added here. So then you can check what are the privileges I have assigned. You just mention in place of user and host, put just star alone. See, check. So at last, fourth one is we have added at last, right? So this is the username. These are the privileges we have given. Y means it is available. No means it didn't available. It don't have. for this user. So everything y there, that means all privilege there for the user. Okay. So let me check login with admin user. So previously we have login with the root user. Now I'm going to log in with admin user. I have entered successfully. So next, so because of having all the users, I can create a databases. I can create a table schema. I'm going to create a text schema called me. So I can able to create, right? So next, this is the admin user we have created. So next we are going to learn how to create a read user. So read user nothing but minimum privileges. So let's log in with the root user. So create user with the read user. I'm going to create and give you can access from any server. Identified by read at 123. So I'm giving grant for read user privilege is the matter. So I'm just giving select comma show view on star data star to read user. I'm not giving with the grant option for this user because the read user should not have we should not give grant privilege. So I'm giving and also I'm giving access. I mean select read user. I mean read access for all tables and all databases. So at last enter plus privileges. So done. So let me log into read user and try. So I have logged in successfully. So databases. So has so everything came here. So I'm going to create a new database here with read login. Create schema. The name called you can put Chennai database. I'm going to create. C. Sorry, this is syntax error. You just mention here. The access denied for user read to database Chennai. So we have created just for select query only. Select and show. So it is we can fetch the data alone from with the read user. We cannot create anything in this database. Okay. So let's log out from this user. So now I'm going to create a new table in test database. Create table T1 ID integer not null primary key auto generated. We can put this. We can put not new. Next name, giving varchar data type for this name with the length of 15 characters. So that's it. I have created. So then let's select this table. extract from T1. So nothing is available. So I'm going to insert data, insert into T1 values 1 comma example name John. So I'm inserting another record called Johnny. I'm inserting the run. So let me check whether data return or not. So I have created a table called T1 and I have inserted three records here. So now I'm going to create a right access user with having only uh, specific privileges for specific database. So total we have databases, test database we have, Hyderabad database we have, academic database we have. So I'm going to create one user with giving privileges only for test database and just DML commands only I'm giving. Okay, so create user, username called right identified by password grant. So here we have to mention specific privileges name. So select privilege, insert. What are the DML commands? Insert, update, delete. That's it, right? Okay. Then on the test schema alone, I'm going to give and all tables in test schema. I'm going to provide access for all the tables. So ident to so the right access we have provided the access. Next to plus privileges. So I'm just logging out from this root user. I'm just checking with that right access user. So I have successfully entered. So let's check what are the database we have access here. See, total databases we have 6, right? So here it came only test data type only. Test schema alone we got here. So that means we have access for this DB alone, and also just select star from test.t1, so we can fetch the data. Whether we'll check whether we can insert or not, because we have given insert command, right? Insert into values 3 dot. Just mention in single quote, say entered. So now I'm going to fetch data. So we can insert the data in this T1 table using the right access user. So I'm going to how to next topic is how to revoke the privileges. So I'm going to revoke command is this one, revoke. So let's go to the PPT. I can say more. So revoke command privilege this one. Revoke privileges. What are the privileges you want to revoke? Next on the DB name and table name you can mention. Here you have to change instead of to you just mention from and the same username and host name. And at last you have to give first privileges. So let's say I'm going to revoke insert a privilege. Okay, on test database of T1 table. Okay, from the user right. Just check whether this one having what is the host name. Host name is percentage. So I'm going to put percentage. There is no such grant defined for user right. Just instance store. See, it has been worked. So I'm going to revoke the insert privilege from the user right. So now we cannot insert the record from the right access. So we will log in with this right user, use test database. I'm going to insert into T1 with the four. See, insert command denied to user right user. So this is all about how to create users through command prompt. So let's uh, do it the same thing in Workbench. So I have been already open local Workbench. So you just go to the user and privileges. So here all the users present. So just to click on add account here, then give a user called anything like admin user, admin underscore user I'm giving because already admin user available. So here just put administrator roles you want to put means administrator you can select everything or else you can put schema privileges alone. Add entry and select the databases tester and you can select the what are the privileges you want you can give. So you can uncheck what are the privileges you don't need. So I'm just giving like this. So this is the user creation how to do it in Workbench. And if you want to delete means just click on that specific user and click here delete so that it will remove from the MySQL database. So this is the end of the MySQL user management session. So hope you guys are understood. Uh, okay, so drop user also we have completed. So we can execute the drop user command also using command prompt so that we can do it that one also now. So I'm checking what are the users available. So admin user is there. Then you just drop user called admin. I'm going to draw this one affected. Next, just enter plus privileges. So it has been affected. Check admin user is not available. So this is the end of the session. So thank you for watching this session. So if you have any doubt, you can find me at this mail ID you have mentioned, and you can contact me through WhatsApp also. Thank you. Thank you for watching, everyone.